Okay, in this video, I'm going to go over making your SMART goal smarter. Okay, so my goal is, we talked a lot yesterday about being specific about your goal. So I gave the example of, don't make your goal, I want to be a better football player. Well, what I ended up seeing is some students being more specific. So they said, I want to be, for example, a better receiver. Okay, this is still a little vague, and it's also going to be hard to measure. Okay, remember, you want to be able to measure. How would you go about measuring the fact that you're a better receiver? Well, you'd have to be playing in organized games. You'd have to be able to track the number of receptions you had in each game, which is going to be much more difficult as a kid. Now, professional athletes can do this because all their games are videotaped. They can go back and watch the film. All their stats are recorded. They literally have people who their only job is to record their stats. So they have a lot of people that make those types of things more measurable for them. Unfortunately, as a sixth grade student, you don't have those resources available to you. So one suggestion I make, if you have a goal like that, even make it more specific. What things can you do to become a better receiver? So for example, receivers need to be fast so you can increase your speed. Okay. Now, I would also even be more specific here. I talked with Noah, for example, about increasing his speed on the 40-yard dash. So that makes it very specific. It makes it measurable, because all we have to do is time you on a 40-yard dash right now, see what your time is, record it, and then set up our steps to improve our speed, and then time yourself at the end of the year and see if you've improved. Very easy to measure. Okay, so you want to be specific in your goal. So I'm just going to do one real quick. I'm going to make my goal to increase my speed in a 40-yard dash. That's my goal. Okay. Number 2, how will I show that I've met my goal? What is my evidence? So I will record my time on a 40-yard dash, and then at the end of the year, I will run it again and see if my time has improved. Okay, what steps will I take to achieve my goal? Okay, well, 1, I can eat more vegetables and fruits. Whoops, sorry about that. And fruits. I can eat less, or let's just say I can stop eating candy, because that's very specific. And let's even change number 1. Instead of just saying eat more vegetables and fruit, eat vegetables and fruits daily. So every day I make sure I eat at least 1 vegetable and at least 1 fruit, if you're not already doing that. Or you may want to say, I want to eat at least 3 vegetables and 4 fruits, whatever it may be. You can always be more specific. So I can stop eating candy. That's going to help. I can research ways to increase my speed. So online you can find different workout routines that you can do, different strategies, different positions when you're running, all things to help increase your speed. So you can find out more about what are the things I can do to increase my speed. Okay. I will practice running at recess. Okay, very specific. Every recess, I'm going to practice my running. May go out every recess and run a 40-yard dash from now until the end of the year. That's also going to help me achieve my goal. And there may be more. This is just an example video, okay? So these are specific things that I can do that are going to help me reach my goal. Okay, what are some obstacles that I could face while trying to reach my goal? Well, one, I could get injured or sick. Two, I could lose my recess time. Three, what are some other things that could get in my way? Maybe it's your parents won't let you play football this year because of poor grades. A lot of different things. These are, again, this is just some examples for the video. But the point is, notice I'm being specific, exactly what kinds of things I'm looking out for that could get in my way. Another thing that could get in my way, holidays with a lot of candy, and we have one coming up, Halloween, right? So that's an obstacle that I'm going to face. If my goal is to stop eating candy, because that's going to make me healthier, and by making me healthier faster, I have a big obstacle coming up in Halloween. So it's important to specifically identify those obstacles, because if you're more specific, you can look back and say, oh yeah, this was an obstacle I already knew I was going to face. So I'm ready to face this. I'm ready to face Halloween without eating all that candy. Maybe I'm even going to save that candy, and that's going to be my payoff after I reach my goal. Okay. Now, most likely, if you're looking long term, you don't even want that candy as a payoff, though. But if you're looking short term, maybe you're going to say, okay, maybe I'll have some of that candy at the end of the year. I'll save it. That'll be part of my payoff at the end of the year. But the point is, I'm specifically noting some of my obstacles. Okay, being very specific about what my obstacles will be. Okay, who can help me overcome and avoid these obstacles? For example, my parents can help remind me of my attempt to stop eating candy. And I'm acting like I'm a student here, obviously. So if I was a student, my parents can, or I can ask to buy more fruits and vegetables. Oops, sorry about that. I can see if again, I'm writing this as a student, if Mr. Music can give me an alternative reward besides candy when I reach outstanding on the clip chart. So again, the point is be very specific about who's going to help you and what they are going to do, what they could possibly do to help you overcome these obstacles. Okay, someone else that could help could be a doctor. Doctors can help you overcome your injuries and sicknesses. You may have friends in your group that you can talk to about your goal, and they can help you by helping remind you to not talk during class, for example, so you don't lose your recess time. But again, the point is, who is it that can help you? And specifically, what are you going to have? What can they do specifically to help you? And then finally, what will your payoff be for yourself once you have met this goal? So a lot of different payoffs potentially. I can compete for first place in the school track meet at the end of the year. I will be a better receiver. Oops, sorry about that. Receiver. I will eat my Halloween candy. Whatever it may be, okay? Whatever, this is the reason why you chose this goal. Now, this isn't my actual goal. I'm just writing this as an example of a student. But notice it's very specific. It's measurable. I have some specific things I can do to make sure I reach my goal, okay? So make your SMART goal smarter.